Help.
Engaged.
Welcome viewers. This is the first of 3 parts, in which I cover the entire DLC challenge campaign, Rite a Passage. There are 5 challenge maps in total, and in this episode, you will see the first 2. To actually play the challenge campaign, select Initiation Bruce Wayne from the Character Select screen. Then go to the Campaign section, and select the Rite a Passage campaign. You will now be able to see the CGI cutscenes for this campaign, as I explained in my review for this DLC, in the previous episode. So this piece of written narrative is the introduction to this campaign. You might have to pause the video to read it all. The first part is a combat challenge map, with a time limit condition applied, which increases the overall time if you defeat an enemy.
Today, an outsider takes our test of honor to see if he is worthy of our training. Out of pity, we let him eat with us, drink with us, train with us, and now we shall see if he is truly one of us. Begin!
Your aim should be to get all 3 medals for each of the 5 challenges. For combat challenges, try to get a high combo to easily achieve this. If you keep losing your combo, then chances will decrease dramatically of you ever getting all 3 medals. And you have to bear in mind that you only have 5 retries for the entire challenge campaign. So only restart the challenge if you absolutely have to. As you can see here, I am using a very effective technique, which I like to call the redirect and critical strike technique. Critical strikes can only occur if you are in free flow mode, which means getting to a combo of at least 3, and then you pressing the strike button at regular intervals, approximately 1 second apart. In other words, do not rapidly tap the strike button. A successful critical strike counts as 2 hits, which is an excellent way to increase your combo.
You should not be here!
Since enemies will constantly attack you from all directions, it is best not to stay in one spot for too long, or you will get hit eventually, even if you are countering. So the safest way to get a big combo is to keep using this technique. You can also evade and critical strike, too, but there is more risk of losing a combo, since sometimes you are liable to jump right into an enemy's attack, especially if attacking them head-on. But if you redirect them, there is less chance of this happening. There are exceptions, however, when facing tougher enemies. For example, if you are playing hard, New Game Plus mode, in the main single-player campaign, you will have to use a combination of redirect and evade critical strike attacks, since enemies can hit you, even if you are redirecting. You only have to look at some of the fights in my main walkthrough, to see how sometimes, enemies cannot be countered, or redirected. So evade can sometimes be the only option. Luckily, the enemies are not so tough here, so large combos can be built quite easily.
Foreigner, go home! He is not ready!
When using Initiation Bruce Wayne, it is worth noting that you cannot destroy weapons, since the Disarm and Destroy special combo is not available to him. I'm not sure why, since I don't think you need the bat suit to destroy a knife, or a shield even. Are they trying to imply that Bruce Wayne is stronger while in the bat suit? If so, then perhaps he should make his suit even more powerful, and be like Iron Man. Then they could call him Iron Batman, at the risk of getting a lawsuit from Marvel. Perhaps Armored Batman then? I doubt that's been taken. Actually, now that I think about it, in the comic books and in cartoons, Batman has used an Iron Man type of armor when fighting Superman, at least on a couple of occasions. Anyway, my point was, when fighting as Bruce Wayne, you cannot destroy shields and weapons, which is a shame. So shield holders have to be dealt with in the old-fashioned way.
살 가치도 없는 새끼. Get out of town, Pilgrim.
Well, as you can see, I have all 3 medals now. I just have to survive till the end, which shouldn't be a problem, if using the redirect critical strike technique. The total footage for the entire Rite of Passage Challenge campaign was about 32 minutes. So I decided to split it up into 3, more conveniently sized parts. Things are great when your internet connection and the YouTube servers are running at full speed. But when they are not, there's nothing worse than waiting for a long video to buffer or download.
It does not belong.
The quick-fire bat claw is a bit different now, in some ways, a little better, since you can knock down the weaker enemies.
You do not intimidate.
I think I more than met the requirements to get the 3 medals. The score could have been even higher though, if I had not lost my combo so many times. Anyway, time for the next challenge, and another movie.
The foreigner is full of surprises, but fighting alone does not make him worthy. To train with us, you must be able to use the environment and strike without being seen. If you see him, shoot him. And if you shoot him, shoot to kill.
You can play each challenge map separately, in the ranked section, but conditions will not be exactly the same.
Defeat your peer. Just before your time is up, I will grace you with a few seconds for every student you incapacitate or kill. Doesn't matter.
The enemies, however, will be the same, so play these maps a few times before attempting the challenge campaign. Because like I said before, you only have 5 retries, so don't waste them by trying to learn the map while doing the campaign. But having said that, I was trying to rush things along a little, so this isn't exactly the cleanest gameplay. But the aim isn't to get the perfect game, which would take much longer than this. The aim is to get the medals as quickly as possible, especially since we have a time limit.
Where are you, T-boy? Another? Hard to believe. Why waste your life so foolishly outside? It's so much safer for you, man.
And that's it, challenge complete, with all 3 medals. Join me next time, for the next 2 challenges from this campaign. This is Blade, and it's goodbye from me.